DIY, or do-it-yourself, is all about making the items one wants for oneself. From objects like cutting boards to consoles and even beds, DIY carpentry has become a top hobby for men in Korea. What is it about carpentry that men find so appealing? On weekend afternoons, this designer furniture shop doubles as a carpentry studio. Men in their 20s and 30s are deeply immersed in their work. Seung-su has been taking workshop classes for just 4 months now. He's making a cutting board to give as a gift. He measures, cuts, and sands down the edges of camphor wood, which is light and resistant to germs. It's work he wouldn't have to do if we bought a completed product, but to him, it's all a pleasure.
I'm working on my home's interior. I began learning carpentry to do more by myself later on.
Kim Hyung-jin made a vanity table for his girlfriend. He dedicated every weekend for the past month to complete it. Even a single type of wood has infinite patterns and shades. As a result, every finished product is one of a kind, even for a fixed design.
I learn about the structure while building, so there's more affection involved.
People can meet others nearby who share the hobby of carpentry, so they can have fun and learn as they make furniture.
DIY carpentry began to catch on in the late 1990s. The ability to craft high-end products at relatively low prices was highlighted. But nowadays, the leisure aspect is just as strong. This carpentry workshop just opened this year. A class on how to use the tools is underway. This club boasts approximately 240,000 members. From objects to furniture, information on DIY carpentry is exchanged, including wood types and designs. 70% of the participants are men. Why is it that they picked up carpentry in the first place?
I started when I decided to make furniture myself because commercial products didn't fit with my home.
Workshop owner and carpentry club president Do-gyun is one such example. 15 years ago, he began carpentry work when he was disappointed by newly purchased furniture. Crafting a console, he selected high-end North American walnut wood and used a technique which prevents shrinking or expansion. His preference for an emphasis on the wood itself is evident in the furniture.
Wood is eco-friendly in some ways. Designing and producing one's own items offers significant enjoyment. There is also the satisfaction of solving such a problem. These are the major draws of carpentry.
Na began carpentry to create tailor-made furniture. But longtime members find happiness in the production process and the change in their day-to-day lives rather than in the furniture itself.
Furniture remains in the home once it's made. There's a sense of accomplishment as each piece becomes a part of the house.
How do lifestyles change when self-made furniture is brought into the home? From a child-first desk to bed, which doubles as a playground, Shin Woo-seok made most of the furniture in his house himself, using eco-friendly wood and paint. He believes that making furniture is similar to planning one's entire life.
Kids need to stay at home when it rains. At home, they get scolded whatever they do. I wanted to create an environment for them to play in at home. I picked up carpentry so that my child could always play at home.
Building on that special experience, she now operates a carpentry class for dads and their kids. father and child can create unforgettable memories as they cut and assemble wood, much as Shin did himself. Shin Woo-seok hopes that students will learn philosophy in addition to techniques during the carpentry classes.
Wood is dusty, dirty, and chipped when it first arrives. It has to be prepared. It's cut with a plane and chopped and trimmed. The core then contains a beautiful pattern. It's one of a kind in the entire world.
Carpentry teaches the joy of labor rather than the joy of consumption. It emphasizes the preciousness of the process, not the result. That's why men's love of carpentry is expected to continue for years to come.